It's going to take away all those wrinkles. You're going to look 60. Oh, I bet. Oh, I'm so sorry. So it's because of here, right? To just release. Yeah, my mom.
When they did the test on me, I was only sitting up. So.
Good to see you, but I'm so sorry.
Well, I complained this morning. I'm sorry.
You complain away.
I understand. I didn't have a good night.
No. There's an ache that comes with surgery that I had no idea. And now I have an idea.
It teaches compassion, doesn't it?
Well, and the other thing that I really have learned is that I was so short. With my loved ones. Yes, that dude.
After surgery?
No, even before. Because I was in pain a lot.
Well, of course.
And you're shorter.
You are.
You're not the same person.
You can't get that.
Yeah.
Gilbert and I have been talking about that. Pain is so self-focusing.
Yes, that is the best way to describe it.
You can't stand yourself. No, because you're dealing with.
You're trying so hard to deal with the hurt. I have been thinking this week of our Savior.
Oh.
I mean, you know what? I mean, after Gethsemane, the council, the betrayal, the fact that he is committed of doing something worth death, and they're breaking all the rules to commit it.
To do that.
And yet, I mean, and he has just gone through the pain of Gethsemane. And I'm like, I've just had a little headache.
That's good. At least this was a big hit.
You're like, oh. So this fits perfectly the focus. Suffering. And do we suffer more than we need to suffer because we are just worried about suffering?
Because something ourselves.
Well, we think about it
Yeah.
so much that it's worse than if we just let us feel it.
Yeah.
We let this get involved, and it's like, I shouldn't have to do this. This isn't fair. This isn't, being old is no fun, right? And you worry so much about being old that you make it worse.
Woe is me.
Woe is me. Yeah. So, great
I have a
thoughts.
friend, she can't even remember how to get home. She gets so upset and just makes it worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the body is saying, hey, I got a problem.
I've got a problem. We gotta
focus,
we gotta fix this, right? And sometimes, and how can I not see that the actual surgery was a miracle in itself?
Yes.
How can we see?
Did you see her?
Oh,
You know, already, sometimes I say, close the blinds.
it's too bright.
I can see too much. I got so used to having a limited vision that the expanded vision is almost too much. And and the spiritually,
Yeah.
that way, we get used.
I'm used to this.
To the talking now.
There's a talk in there. I'm used to this,
This much light,
and don't give me more.
right?
Because more is going to require me to change and grow, and it might hurt. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. We have just taught a
We
sermon.
were just reading Come Follow Me this morning about how Christ suffered for us, and how he didn't need to go through it physically because he could have understood it spiritually. It said, but he chose to go through it physically.
Because now he can say, I get that.
Been there.
I've been there.
Because in the Old Testament times, he could say, I have compassion for you, I
I
understand.
understand.
Spiritually, I understand, but he wanted to
He
understand.
wanted to understand more than just spiritual. And that's just amazing because in a moment's notice, I'm running from that. No, thanks. I'm not gonna do that.
Right?
I was just telling these guys, I iced all the way in. I've got this ice pack that's about this big and it just fit, and I was just.
Oh, you're still icy?
You know what, I ate because of the physical therapy is just, he's upped it to where he did a whole assessment yesterday. So we lay down with the leg lifted and he, like here, and then he's pushing and having me push against. Totally can hold it. Went out to the side on my side, lifted the leg, pushed against it. Okay, went on my back, pushed up, this way.
Uh-huh.
And he's pushing down and it's like, which is showing there's a weakness here. And so he's like, oh, we're going to use our glutes. We're going to use our hamstrings.
That's where we're going.
Yeah, that's what you mean.
He was all excited. Look what we can
What
do.
we can do. But what's so interesting is that I have felt that. I have felt the weakness and it's been frustrating. Because I don't like that.
It's a good thing we're all about the same thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
For those of us who haven't experienced much pain or disability in our lives, it's hard. It's
Well,
very humbling.
And we can be very judgmental.
I think that
And I'm
I've
so
been
sorry.
praying for compassion.
I know.
I should not.
Stop it. What was I thinking? Okay, grab your balls, the red, yellow balls. And yeah, if I get to work hamstrings, so do you. That's
Yeah.
how I feel about
Well,
it.
that's what my physical therapist still thinks about my knee and needs strengthened.
Strengthen around it, okay? So go ahead and one of the things you want to check that your feet are straight forward, right? I just have to check. Oh, look. I think that needs to be they need to see my feet a little better. There we go. So one of the times when I was recording, I leaned forward like that and they sent me, this is explicit information, you can't, and I'm like, so I had to, no, this is not. I leaned forward to adjust the computer.
You can lean forward to.
To show you anything.
To expose yourself. I wonder if that's what she
I just wondered that. What is she trying to do? So make sure, right, that the feet are straight forward. Okay, lift all 10 toes. You guys will be better without socks, but you can keep them on. You know me. And then I want you to try and push the big toe, then the second toe. Oh yeah, then the third, fourth, and pinky toe. See if you can really, there is an arch right under here. See if you can lift it up. Some of you will go, there is an arch? Because you're flat-footed. That's okay. Now, guess what? There is actually a little arch right on this outside of the foot, so try and lift that up. The minute you do that, you're going to feel your calves go boing, because they're tightened and they're working, okay? This is some of the best work we can do. What if, ouch. Squeeze that, okay? When you squeeze that, you will notice that the foot, the weight shifts. Oftentimes, we walk here, okay? Or we walk with nothing. You've seen old people. We've talked about this. You've seen old people. I just said that about us. That shuffle step. We want that, okay? We want to use our legs. In my opinion, some of the problems we have is because we get lazy-busy, okay? Which
So
is
you just make sure to lift your feet
Yeah,
high. That's
lift
all
your
it is.
feet. Just lift. You don't have to be marching. No, they don't have to come clear up. It wouldn't hurt. In fact, When I first started physical therapy, he had me stepping up on a step like this and lifting my other leg. And then taking this one down. So it's up, step, up, down, up, down. I was so off balance. I was just like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me, right? So squeeze, we're gonna use those muscles. Okay, we're gonna find that kind of, and this isn't a ton of muscle work. One of the things I had a client ask, she was coming to just a gentle yoga, and she's like, well, how can I can't get down on the floor. How can I work my muscles? And I'm like, here's a link. Because there's over 100 videos on that all teach to use the muscle, right? So I want you to squeeze it, okay? It's not here. We love to sit like that. It's not here, okay? There's nothing wrong with squeezing our muscle here, but we're overusing this. So get them underneath. It doesn't mean we're not gonna do that too, but I want them right now here because I want you to feel this. We call it a hug to the midline. Midline being the body, the middle of the body, the spine, and we're hugging the legs in. Yeah. Now, why we hug those in, try to stick this out. Notice what happens. All of you went just like this. Ooh, you got taller. Okay. So you're widening right here. And let's just hold that and use our arms. Go ahead and do the shoulders. So you're still squeezing. You're still trying to widen the hips. And then you're just gonna roll through the shoulders. Use those legs. If you can, you will feel a push into the floor with the feet. Go ahead and reverse the roll. Now, if you start to feel cramping, let it go, come back in, squeeze it and come back in. Let yourself have a break, okay? Don't work into the cramp. That just is teaching you that you're working, okay? Go ahead and ear to shoulder. You're still squeezing. You're still widening and sitting up as straight as you can, but you're holding. The feet are still working, so these legs are still working while we're just gently. Now, I'd like you to have this going on, tea party, right? It's not here because we're tight. Now, this is all relaxed while we're doing. Go ahead and tuck. So I had my first massage. I've got some dear friends. They're so kind. But she worked the left shoulder down the back, and she started on this one, and she's like, oh my. Go ahead and tuck the chin. That side is tight. And that side started this just throbbing. I mean, just all the way down the leg. And I was just like, oh, this is killing. Okay, then she started working on this leg. It didn't really release. And then she started over on this side, did the top part, and then got down to where the calf, one pass of the calf with her forearm, and the pain started to ease. Second pass, it was gone. I'm like, you know, this body is connected. There is no way. Okay, go ahead and grab your bands. Go ahead and let's take a little release. So this particular ball, one of the things that's so good, and guys, these are wonderful, these are pricey. A flubber ball will do the same thing, and it's about $5. Did I just say that out loud?
And these are how much?
These might be close to 25 or 30.
Whoa! Gosh, Debbie.
You're killing us.
I'm not. Well, these are softer, but if you let a flubber ball just get a little soft. Oh, did you not have bands? Here, let me grab them. Okay. And then reuse your ball. Bring it back in, same exact thing. You're like, well, Debbie, that's kind of boring. I'm sorry. My dad used to tell me, when I told him it was boring, he said, well, you like to eat every day, don't you? Kind of teaching me that there are some boring things that we do just because they're good for us. Feet, find that in, widen the hips. So find that and then grab this, okay? We're just going to come right out here. We're not doing a ton with them. Okay, they're not higher than the shoulder, so bring them shoulder height. Okay, fist, but not squeezing. Probably just, yeah, not very far. So you're just gonna hold and you're going to widen and hold. Squeezing the ball. Notice that all of a sudden, widen that, squeeze the ball. And then just tiny little. Now, I'm not here. It's pull down and you're just, yep. So people ask me, well, how can I move my muscle and work it if I'm sitting in a chair? Boom. Go ahead. Left arm, right arm.
You can feel
Left arm. Oh yeah, right arm. Left arm, right arm. Bring it down. Whew. Anybody not feel shoulder? Yeah. This is so amazing. Go ahead, take the ball, release the legs, straighten them out, wiggle. Come back in. I like this one because, yes, you can feel you're working the muscle, but it usually doesn't get crampy, okay? You just feel you're working it. Plant the feet, straight forward, squeeze the ball, feel the hips widen, sit up straight, okay? You're coming back here. This time, go ahead and widen, same thing. Now we're just gonna pull, I want you to resist, but pull the elbows back. Oh yeah, take it back up. So the band basically comes to the chest. Some of us have a little easier job than others. Just saying. Yeah, come back. Stretch it. So you're pulling it the whole time. The elbows are just moving back. Notice the shoulders. As you pull back, you feel them not only pull back, but they kind of roll down. It's this amazing thing about the muscles of the body. We got 3 more. Give it a try. This will just be 10. Pull back. Take it back out. Squeeze the ball. Don't lose that leg work. Back you go. Here's the last one. We're going to hold it back for just a minute. I know the shoulders are. Go ahead and lift them and pull them down. Lift them and pull them down. Lift them and pull them down. Here's 4. We're just going to do 5. Pull them down. Lift them and pull them down. Can you just hold them down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Doesn't that when you're done, you're like, oh my gosh, go ahead. Just find some range of motion. So I call this brand new baby motion, right? You've watched a brand new baby. They feel like doing something, they just do it. Why don't we do that anymore? I mean, there's within reason, right? Go ahead and release the legs. Put the ball down by the side, okay? So, you don't have to use a ball. We could use a block. The thing I like better about the ball is there's a give. You can feel that. It's just not so. Go ahead and take your strap. We're going to use the strap a little bit on the back in just a minute, but let's come and get our calves. So the block is far enough forward, right, that you've got a right angle in the knee. It's not here. You don't want it bent like that. And then try to get the whole ball of the foot and reach the heel down. Your heel may hit, your heel may not hit, okay? Notice this. We want to do this again, or we want to do this again. Try to keep them right there. You're still working. In fact, feel as if you've got an ace bandage. You remember an ace bandage, right? It's tightened around your thigh and you've just squeezed it. You've just pulled on it. It's basically called hugging the muscle onto the bone. So you're just squeezing, okay? You should feel that clear up into your glute, okay? Clear down through the hip, down across the leg, okay? You're not pushing down, you're not like pumping. Just keep the push down, hug the muscle onto the bone. Now, this becomes a process of, I feel it, now I can engage it, and it is a learned process because I have worked with people and they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. Hug the muscle onto the bone. My best example is if you've got something elastic and it tightens. Maybe it's just compression shorts. You ever put on a pair of compression shorts? I used to ask pantyhose. We don't even wear them anymore.
No one was looking.
I'm saying, yay, you guys have nothing on us when it comes to that. Then go ahead and just release. There should be a relief all the way down the leg, okay, because you worked it that hard, okay? Go ahead, yeah, take it just like up, and you're just gonna point and flex the toe and roll through the ankle, okay? It is not easy to access the legs while we're sitting down, but it is doable. All right, take it out to the side. Okay, it's going to be at an angle, probably like 45 degrees, and turn it out, and that right foot, yeah. And then just widen, guys. I got approval, I can do this. It's like heaven, okay? Block more forward, even more, even more, even more, and that way more. Yeah, and turn it out even a little more. The top out. Yes, yes, now put it out. And then go wide, go wide. Take this that way. It's almost like you're hitchhiking with your knee. Okay, can you feel that knee? Yeah, find that, it's like you're hitchhiking, right? Do the thumb, now do the knee. Oh, that's what you want? Go ahead and come all the way up. Okay, ace bandage, all the way up the leg, tighten all the way into here. Feel, and maybe you know what? Next week, I'm gonna bring ace bandages.
Great one.
I'm gonna bring you an ace bandage. We're gonna wrap
Yeah, I'll just do it right now.
and then release. Yeah, cool, bring it in. Okay, that is some fabulous work. Okay, I'd like you to just big circles. If you need to use your hand to help lift, please do so, and then reverse the circles. Okay. All right, this next one, please. Do you know what? I still hear this left one's always been like this. I hear a click, click, click. I get a every time. I'm always. I'm worried because of the body aches if this hip's going to need another one. I'm just like, no. Okay, so you're going to lift and bring the leg in and back out and pull it in and pull it out. So use your hand to just kind of feel this, okay? Tighten, but you can tighten this way. I don't want you to tighten this way. I want you to tighten this way. And then you're going to pull it out and pull it in and pull it out. Do your other hand. Pull it in and pull it out and pull it in. Yes? Now with this.
Same leg.
Same leg. Okay? Lift it up. Flex the foot. Spread the toes. Engage the leg. Don't let it just be hanging there. Okay? Really engage it. You may not go very far. Open it out. Pull it in. Open it out. Pull it in.
I could have been doing this all week, you know?
Pull it in. Huh?
I could have been doing this all week while I was sitting. Coulda, shoulda.
Yeah. And pull it in. One more. Take it out. Pull it in. Hold the pull in. Feel like you've still got a ball there because you can't go all the way. And then release and wiggle. Okay? I know, isn't it amazing? It's like, how in the heck? Will you turn your body that way towards the wood doors? Okay, so you're here at the front of your chair. All right. I'd like you to just tuck the toes so you're still at a right angle. Yeah, easier said than done, I understand. Okay, and then, yeah, pull the knee towards the floor. And then let your body lean Oh, yeah. Ooh, feel that. Breathe to that. Celebrate that. Okay? And then release. Oh, yeah. Come all the way back forward. We okay? All right. I know. Here we go. Second side. Take it out. Push it enough forward. Okay, get the ball of the foot. Clear over. Clear over. Okay, we're not out to the side yet. And then just push it down. Don't worry about your ball escaping. It's okay. Push down with the heel. Reach. Okay. And then I really want you to feel the ace bandage. Tighten it. Tighten it. Tighten it. Tighten it. Squeezing. Making it, see if you can make it smaller. Wouldn't that be nice? I think I want to be a size 6 today. Yeah, and you squeeze those muscles. So hug that in. Feet are used. Feet are being used. Spread the toes, push down through the heel. Tighten that whole leg. Tighten. 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 Okay. Grab the strap again. Okay, this time, see if you can get it. Just up over your shoulders, right here. Doesn't have to be tight, okay? Still squeeze that leg. The minute we do this, you're gonna want to just, come back in, come back in. In fact, take a moment, a break. Just lift and lower, wiggle through. Find some. Nicely done. Okay, take the walk out to the side. Okay, this is what I've been cleared to do. I can go wide. I can go wide within reason. Right in here, there's an ache. Did you feel that? Just like an ache. He showed me a picture on the x-ray, and between the bone and the shaft, there is still a little space all the way around it. And he says, I want to see that grown to the bone. That's when you have full reach. Okay. You're hugging, squeeze, ace bandage, all the way up. Hitchhiker, you're taking it that way. So feel that hitchhiker, move the knee out, okay? Come back in, find here. It's just loose, okay? Out we go. Try to pull the shoulders back, resist. Push out, pull the shoulder blades together. Push out. Pull the shoulder blades together, not forward. It's going straight back outside and back in. Pull the elbows in. Take it out. Pull it in. Resist. You're still tightening. Take it out. Pull it in. Take it out. Pull it in. Take it out. Pull it in. Take it out. Last one. Pull it in. Hold it in. It's tight. Squeeze the shoulders. There, you notice there is a lift to the rib cage. Close your eyes and just breathe. Celebrate that work. You're going to do one more thing. Push it back out. Hold it out. Turn the palms up. Try to turn the palms up. Feel the tricep resisting. Feel the shoulders, and then go ahead and release. Release the strap, roll those shoulders. Oh my gosh, it's like, what the freak? Okay, beautifully done. Okay, how would release, move? Okay, here we go. In and out, right? Go ahead and lift it up, engage it, push it out, pull, push, pull. So it's like resist, 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 resist. Leg isn't working. Resist, resist. Yes, resist, resist. We got 3 more. Out. You can feel that, can't you? Down. Heavy leg. Out you go. And back. Last one. Out. Hold for just a moment. In. Hold, 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 hold. Release. Good job. Go ahead and just wiggle everything. Newborn baby. When I say that, you know. You might even kind of go, oh, I want to stretch here. Yeah, in fact, do that. Bring your hands here. Let the rib cage, here, I'll turn to the side. We'll do that stretch in just a minute. Okay, just turn to the side here and reach back with one side and then the other side and then one side. It should feel so good, just stretching those muscles. We have been doing this with those muscles all of class. So stretching out. Okay, come back and you're gonna go this way towards the windows. Move your body around. Okay, I know this is gonna be harder on that knee, Larry. It's okay, take it down. See if you can hold on to the back of the chair if you need to. Okay, try to get that right ankle. Can you take your foot back a little further, Gilbert? Yeah, just reach the knee towards the floor. Okay, that's the start of it. You're almost there. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You're not really decreasing the range, but you're gonna lean. Oh, yeah. Right there, quad, breathe. Breathe to that sensation in the quad. Don't come forward and back, hold back. Stay back, stay back. Knee pushes, it's not moving, but you're trying to push it towards the floor, not back. Just down and lean, breathe, and slowly bring your body forward. Bring that leg forward. So, one of the things that I had thought-wise for this class, we work a lot of things. We need to make sure and stretch. One of the hardest things, and you know that getting down on the floor has never been difficult for me. One of the hardest things with my hip surgery, right, was to come and sit here. It took forever, it took weeks to be able to get back down here and get that extra long stretch in those quads.
He wants to stay all the way underneath.
No, you're not doing this. You're like, oh, I can't do that. No, you're not doing that. But that stretch was something I just was like, oh my gosh. All righty, but we're now gonna work our glutes and our hamstrings.
Can we do that?
Yeah. Go ahead, come around to the back of your chair. I'll just turn mine around. We're gonna work our glutes. Those lovely little bum muscles, okay? We have 3 of them on each side. It's pretty amazing. Okay, I'm gonna move a little forward because I think that's blackness of that. Okay, so plant your feet, just come into what your down dog is. Clear forward. Yeah, just reach. Just find a stretch. Okay, wiggle through your body. Find that newborn baby, right? Bend the knees. Ooh, what feels good? Just stretch and reach, move. Wiggle through your hips, bend your knees, almost like you're dancing a little bit, okay? And then come back in. I want you to hold on, okay? You have options. You might just want to hold here. If you're holding here, can you see how my body from the heel all the way to the top of my head is one line, right? So if you're here, then this is what's going to happen. Boom, boom. Okay? If you choose, you can bend this knee. It's going to be a little harder, bringing the hands to the chair, just under the blanket. And you're going to start here, okay? You have to come closer. And you're going to go here, here, here. Okay, that's harder. It gets a little bit deeper into the glute muscle. Okay, leave your leg up more. Yeah, the leg doesn't get to come down and up when you're there. You're bending your body.
Show that.
Just do this one. This one's good enough for today. Okay, just come back here. Hold on here. It's easier.
Thank you.
Okay, flex your foot. Foot is off the ground. Guess what? Tighten the entire leg. Feel the ace bandage. Tighten, 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 all the way up to the glute. So everything's squeezing. You can bend this knee if you need to, the support one. And you're just coming down. Look, it's not this. That's just my body. It is the leg, the chest. You might just move this. It's squeezing. You still feel it. We're gonna do 10 of them. Oh, 5. Woo-hoo. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Yes, 1. Very good. Pause. Oh, geez. Take your feet. Wiggle. Feel that. Can you feel that? Woo! It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Okay, second side, because we've got 2 of those legs. Come here, find this. You can touch down with your toes, but you'll flex your foot and you squeeze the entire leg, tighten it. Feel the ace bandage around the ankle, the calf, all the way up through the thigh to the glute. Then the standing leg. Okay, here we go. It's just a teeter-totter. Boom, boom. Squeeze, boom. I'm not even having you resist, but if you want to, resist up, resist down, resist up. This is 4. Yes, I'm counting. Here we go, 5. We got 5 more. We got this. This is the biggest muscle in our body. Come on, 7 and 8 and 9. Ooh, let's resist it up. 10. Can you hold? You'll feel standing leg as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And come back down. Yeah, release. Woo.
Yeah, I was still standing like one.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Oh, newborn baby. Just what do you feel like moving? Okay. If we never ask our body that, it's not gonna know. If we just sit on the couch at the computer, no matter what we're doing, if our brain is engaged in something else and we never say, how does my body feel doing this? Okay. It's why I iced all the way in. It's like, why am I aching so bad? Because I know that if I ice, the ache eases. I have learned that. That's it. Good stuff. Look at that knee bend. Okay, here we go. Let's come on the floor. Okay, blanket underneath head. Okay, make a roll for your neck. Windshield wipers. Okay. I'll get down and show. There's so many people that I have got to find somebody that can help me edit these so that we make them, so that some of our talking. Anyway, go ahead. And you just go down and inhale back up. And down and inhale back up. Just find that. I'm going to turn the lights out. I'm going to come check your necks. You want a support under your neck. Okay. Oh, guys, if you want to bring those knees into your chest and roll this way, I love making this great big circle because it really massages the low back. Breathe. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna fix that head. Yes, I did. You notice about me. How's that? Better?
Yes.
Yes. I can feel that. Yeah, I'm fixing yours too. You see how your chin's going towards your chest? This right now. This. Oh, yeah. Just a second. Now go. Yeah. Okay. Nice. See that. You bend your knees.
And
Yeah. Put your head back. Let your head go. And then just go side to side. Windshield wipers, side to side. Knees to the right. Up. Knees to the left. Up. Knees to the right. And to the left. Notice that as you do this, you really start to feel a release in the spine, in the tension. Also, there should be a little bit of a tingle where you've worked the muscle. That's increased blood flow. That will always strengthen and heel. If you decide you want to go over to one side and just hold for a moment, you're welcome to do that. Breathing, the inhale and the exhale doesn't change. Go ahead and take 3 audible exhales. That's an inhale and a sigh. Let go, inhale. Last one, inhale. Yeah, beautifully done. Go ahead and take the legs up and over to the other side and hold. Again, breathing 3 of our audible exhales. Inhale. Exhale. Notice, even though you're kind of doing the same thing, you're over to the other side. And there are different muscles being used. One more inhale. Audible exhale. Beautifully done. Fabulous work. Keeping your left foot planted. See if you can reach with your hand. I'm going to come help. Pull the right knee more into your chest. So the knee is planted, one foot's planted on the floor. Pull it in, and you're just going to wiggle it side to side. And I'm going to come home. That's it. Oh, yeah. Head back down. Oh, beautifully done. You can totally hold on underneath the thigh. Flex your foot that's in the air. Oh, whoa. There's a little bit more. And then change legs. Plant that leg and pull the other one in. One might be harder to pull in than the other. Yeah, I'm just here to talk. Thanks, Dad.
I've heard that.
Just a little side to side. That's it. Notice, sometimes the whole pelvis wants to move. We're really trying to isolate into that hip socket. That's perfect. Yeah. Letting that happen. You might hold. You might flex the foot and feel a little more engagement. All right. So we're going to do something a little different. I mean, we've done it before, but we haven't done it for a while. Plant both feet. Bridge pose, okay? I'm going to talk you through it. So, and then I'm going to come around, okay? Have a block handy. Anybody have a block handy? Hang on, I'll grab yours, Joyce. Oh, look at that. She's got her feet. Where's yours? There you go. Okay. Yeah. Stay with the blanket. It's a bridge pose. So, with your block's just handy. You're not going to use it just yet. Now make sure that that roll is still under your neck so that your chin isn't jutting up and it's not tucking. It's straight, your nose is straight to the ceiling. Plant the feet. You can push the elbows into the ground and lift the hands if you want, so that you can really push down with the elbows, push down with the back of the head, lift the shoulders. So now my hips are still down, lift the shoulders, pull them together, put the shoulders back down. So the shoulders are on the mat too. So back of my head, shoulders, feet, elbows, hips. And then I'm going to push into my feet, my elbows, the back of my head, and I'm going to lift up with my hips. And then I'm going to come back down. We're going to do 5 of them. Push down into those feet. Lift the hips. And back now. Now, before you go to the next one, okay? As you go up, you know what I want you to do with your glute? I want you to squeeze it. Push into your heel. Lift the rear end off the floor. Squeeze and tighten. It doesn't push your hips up. It just squeezes and tightens. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back down. Go ahead and wiggle side to side a little. That's your 3rd one. 4th one. Inhale, lift up. Lift those hips. Squeeze the glutes. Just tighten. Squeeze. Use your feet, push into your feet. Can you engage the entire leg? Yep, we've been doing this all class long. Come all the way back down, okay? You can do this one in bed. It is some of the best back of the body work you can do. Push into the heels, lift up, squeeze the glute, squeeze the bum muscle. You're not going side to side once you're up. Just stay and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautifully done. Come all the way down. Pull one knee into your chest. Maybe a second knee into your chest. I don't know if you can do both at the same time. That might be awkward. So you're trying to pull the knees into your chest. Okay, just not all pushing us and just let them go. Oh, feel that stretch on the glute. Hug the knee harder. Just reach underneath your, yeah, there you go. Stretching the glute muscle. Now, okay, this next one will be supported on the block. So go ahead and put the feet back down. You're going to push back up to a bridge pose, and the block is going underneath. I'll help place some of them. There we go. Over here. Right. There. That should feel pretty good. Okay. Doesn't that feel good? That's on the same one. Ready? Up. Perfect. There you go. Now, you have the option, and some of you are like, this won't happen to me. Okay, waterfall pose. This is bridge, a supported bridge. Okay, a supported waterfall pose is just lifting one leg up in the air and the other. And breathing. I'll come help. Push down into that block. Can you get both legs at the same time to lift into the air? Both legs at the same time. Oh, yeah. Breathe. Oh, that should feel pretty good.
Like that?
No, just leave them up. Just leave them up. I'm very helpful.
We're glad you're here.
Huh?
That's a big lie. I'm here to help you, and we're glad you're here. Both lies. So you can say that at work. Yeah, there you go.
Is that good?
That does feel good.
This is an inversion. This is taking the blood flow from
That's
right, gravity
down.
down. It's gravity down, and now the feet are up in the air. When's the last time you were upside down? You can go ahead and bring the feet back down, plant them, just a supported bridge pose, and you can stay there if that still feels good. It does feel really good. Beautiful work. And then go ahead, pick up your hips, lose your block. You know what? When we first started this, some of you, I could hardly get a block underneath you. You couldn't get high enough. Do you recognize that is amazing? Go ahead and take another twist. You can do windshield wipers, or you can hold the twist. And then we're going to come into Shavasana, and I will bring bolsters. Yours is on the other side there, Gilbert. Okay, ready? Here we go. Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm done. I'm done. Beautiful work. Here we go. Let everything go. There is no tension in the legs. Let's go ahead and just tap. There you go. Wow. Close your eyes. I do find that if my palms are facing up, that it is easier for me to release my shoulder. Letting everything go. For just a moment, feel the tingle. Your toes, your legs especially, they work hard. Your fingers. Take some really deep breaths. You can do some audible exhales, and then we're just gonna hold still. Now you're not rigidly holding still. You're just relaxing everything. This can be done seated in a chair. This can be done lying in bed. This can be done not while driving a car, but you can pull over to the side and take a moment. Deepen your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and let yourself again have an audible exhale, an inhale and a sigh. Letting go of tension in the body. This is one of the best tools you can have, to just let it go. Coming back to the suffering idea. This breath is a great tool to help the suffering not ease, but to help you kind of go, oh yeah, I remember. I'm trying to learn. Now, we did talk about some Christian things, okay? I am Christian. Slowly begin wiggling fingers and toes, ankles and wrists, maybe your shoulders. Again, new baby, right? Just let yourself move to where you feel it feels so good here, Deb, or it feels so good here. Let yourself feel those. And then you're going to roll onto your side. You're going to have to lose your bolster. And I will help you with that.
That was a nice long last.
I know, I think we need a longer.
That was
I think we need a longer. So
very good.
pause for a moment. You don't have to be in a seat. You can still be lying down, but I want you to pause and I want you to think. Namaste means I bow you. But it literally means I see your light. I see your greatness, your divinity. And I thank you for sharing that with our class today. We all have that. Bring your hands to your heart center. Or if you're on your back, one hand over the heart and the other hand on top. Namaste. Beautifully done.
Oh, thank you. I needed that so bad.
Oh, I'm
Not
so
just
glad.